It was a cold morning in Ohio. Robert, 72, had just finished his coffee and was reading the newspaper. He felt a sudden tightness in his chest, not sharp, but heavy, like a brick pressing into his lungs. Then came the sweat, then the dizziness, and then the fear. He reached for his phone, but it fell. No one was home, and in that terrifying moment, Robert realized he might be dying, alone. But he survived, because he had learned what to do before the heart attack came. If you are over 60 and live alone, this video might save your life. Here are 3 things every senior must know to survive a heart attack when help is not immediately available. Most people think a heart attack feels like being stabbed in the chest. But for seniors, especially those with diabetes or high blood pressure, the signs are often subtle: mild nausea, jaw or neck pain, sudden sweating, or a crushing sense of fatigue. According to the Cleveland Clinic, over 45% of heart attacks in older adults are silent or show up with unusual symptoms. Philosopher from the UK, Bertrand Russell, once said, "To conquer fear is the beginning of wisdom." When it comes to heart attacks, the key is not to panic, but to recognize, even when the signs are not what you expect. If you feel a heart attack coming on and you're alone, chewing an aspirin, preferably 325 milligrams, is one of the fastest ways to thin your blood and improve survival chances. Do not swallow it whole. Chewing allows it to enter the bloodstream faster. The American Heart Association confirms that chewing aspirin during a heart attack can reduce heart damage and increase survival by 23 to 25%. Especially if taken within the first 5 minutes of symptoms. Philosopher from ancient Rome, Seneca, once said, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." A single aspirin, placed near your bedside, kitchen, or bathroom, can turn panic into preparation. If you can reach your phone, even if your voice is weak, call 911 and leave the line open. Paramedics are trained to trace the call, hear background sounds, and dispatch help based on your address. Even if you can't speak clearly, while waiting, sit down, stay calm, and breathe slowly. Avoid lying flat. Prop yourself up slightly if you feel faint. A study published in the Journal of Emergency Medicine found that response time was 40% faster when emergency lines were left open, compared to when callers hung up out of panic or speech loss. Philosopher from Germany, Arthur Schopenhauer, once said, "Compassion is the basis of morality." Even in your weakest moment, calling for help may be the most powerful act of self-care. Robert later said, "It wasn't the aspirin that saved me. It was the fact that I knew what to do. And that knowledge, that calm in the storm, is what every senior deserves. You may live alone, but you are not powerless. Learn the signs, keep the aspirin, make the call." Because survival after 60 is not just about health. It's about being prepared, even when no one is watching.